Hey, welcome back to Cubic Odyssey. Um, the quest for gems has brought me to Bardwell 3. My ship is parked up there. Cubie's just hanging out above me here. And I found a cave. And I thought it was, decent sized little cave up there until I came down here and realized I was going to go into that mine. And then I realized just how huge this cave actually was, and it just keeps going down that way. Um, so, yeah, there's an energy cell right there. There's one over there. There's a couple over there because there are these creatures that hang from the ceiling and shoot rockets at you. So I had to take them out with my sniper rifle because the one that was over there was taking shots at me here. So yeah, they uh, they got a pretty good range on them, and they hurt. So I'm kind of hoping that in this cave, maybe down there somewhere, um, I'm not sure what that is over there, but I am on the hunt for gems. So we've got some polonium over there, we got cobalt, we've got radium, uranium, we've got all kinds of stuff here, and Bardwell 3 is known for having level 4 and level 5 uh, materials, so that's why I'm here. Mainly because I need gems. A lot of gems. Because, man, uh, if I want to progress a lot of my gear any further, we'll just get rid of him, then I need gem plates and all kinds of stuff. Let's go up here. Go grab that thing. All right. We now have an energy capsule. Fantastic. And then we've got that stuff up there. We've got some cobalt. And we've got this mine. And I really want to know. So it's inside here, which is great. I'm hoping there's some gems in there. I'm going to grab this and the cobalt and that radium, and then I'm going to head into the mine and check it out and see what's there. Probably a couple of pirates. That's where they usually hang out. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah, so like I figured, I probably ran into about 3 or 4 pirates down here. One of them was way down there, and there's a cave opening way over there. We've got cobalt, we've got polonium, radium, uranium. I'll look another pirate. Eh. We'll just do this the easy way and take him out with the sniper rifle. All right, thanks for the gear fuel cell. That was awesome of you. So they're coming from up there. A pirate ship came in and dropped some guys there. And they've been coming over to check things out. There's another... Oh. There's a way up here. Oh, hello. More radium. Oh. That's cobalt. Cobalt. More cobalt. Uranium. More cobalt. Okay. Yeah, there's just tons of tier 4 stuff here. But as far as the tier 5 materials go, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires, nothing. The only ones I have found have been in random chests in buildings up on the surface. So I think maybe I'm going to run through this mine, collect all this stuff, put that back in my ship, and then I'm just going to fly around the surface and raid every building I can find up there, houses, abandoned structures, because it's going to give me materials, and it's also going to give me lower grade weapons and other stuff like that that I can take back to my base and recycle those to make energy cells, which I can then use to make other stuff. So basically, free materials. I just wish I could actually find a mine somewhere that had gems in it that I could get, because I need a bunch of them. Oh, I have upgraded my backpack to a tier 3, so I now have 30 slots here. My suit, scanner, and jetpack are still tier 5. I have added mods to them. I'm thinking there's one more mod I want to add to my suit, which is a beam widener mod for my light. Like right now, my light's not terrible, but I would like if it was maybe just a little broader than, wow. That is a fair bit of cobalt up there. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to be able to see a little more. So, I love this tier 5 extractor. I've got 3 mods on the thing right now, and so my range is 14 blocks. It's tier 11 power right now. And one or two of the mods that are on there, it had mods when I got it, and the mod I added to it. So you notice I knocked out that block and I got 2. That's what one of the mods does. It increases my chance of getting more materials out of something. Sometimes. I think it's like 20% of the time or something like that. So, there we go. We got 2 there. So yeah, that was a mod that I added on my modding bench. So it's been a bit of a process getting up to this point. Let's go check out here. Okay, we got some polonium, we got some radium. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take it. There's the hole that I was in. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? Hang on. Little jerk. Okay. So my health is okay, but he's kind of... yeah, done a little damage to my shields and my suit. That's about it. Oh, shields are coming back. They are slowly recharging. Oh, there's some polonium over there. That's a long way down, but as near as I can tell, there's no fall damage in here, which is great. So we'll just grab the radium. 2 there, 1 there. Hey, grab that. Thank you. We will grab this one too. Okay. Not 3. Hey. Okay. Well. So I've still got this and that and down there to grab, so yeah, this is going to take a little while. Well, I was having fun. I've marked the spot on my map here where this mine is because, you know, a couple more pirates came down into the mine with me, and I was kind of wondering about that. And then I went up and I looked at my ship, and my ship is on fire, and there's one or two pirates up there just, taking shots at it. So, yeah, I don't have the materials here to fix my ship. So now I've got to go back home and try and get the materials I need to fix my ship. Unless, of course, I can get stuff that I need here. Okay, that's a repairing bench. I don't need that. I don't want to talk to him. Well, I don't need to talk to him. I don't have any keys to open that. Ooh, a recycler. Sure. Here, you can have that. And you can have this shock stick, too. I can't open that. That's a smelter. I have 6 coal on me. Ooh. And I've got a bit of copper. Okay. What do I need? Okay, what do I need to repair you, my friend? Wiring, connector, titanium, magnet... Wow, 13 magnetite? Ouch. And 13 silver. Yep, we're definitely not getting that on this planet. Okay, we will take the energy capsules. Ouch. That's an expensive repair. So since I can't repair it here, I am going to go back home and hopefully have all the materials I need. The magnetite is... I doubt I've got enough magnetite. But then... Okay, hang on. Let's go here. Bardwell 1 has level 1 and 2. Okay, so... No, that's not what I want. I don't want that either. But I do need to go back to Bardwell 1, because that's where my stuff is. And what is that? Oh. Okay, never mind. I can't even shoot that thing because my ship is critically damaged. I can cruise, but I can't shoot anything. A lot of things I can't do. Alright. Oh, and there's my timer. Thank you. Which means my laundry is ready. So I need to head to the laundry room and change my clothes over to the dryer because the washer's done. So I am going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to see whether or not I have the materials to fix my little ship here. I really hope I do. Alright, well, it looks like I had enough stuff to repair my ship. That's good. My poor little chest. I've upgraded this thing to a titanium chest, and it's almost full again. Hundreds of copper, tin, silver, titanium. I have 2 glowing silver ingots there. That I found some glowing silver on one of the planets. And I came back here. All my mods are in this case. I have Jetpack Efficiency 1, Mining Power 1, and then these 4 are Darkness Banisher mods, which I can put on my guns. I have Mining Bonus 4 here and Light Aperture 1 here. I'm going to put Mining Bonus 4 in this because it's got 1 extra slot, which means I'm going to get even more ores out of blocks that I mine. And then the Light Aperture I'm going to put in my suit. I'm going to check to see which mods are actually in my suit first. So we're going to go up here to the mod bench. But first, we're going to take our tier 5 suit out of there. Okay, and then we're going to put it here. So, currently, in my suit, I have light power 3, jetpack time 3, and light power 4. I'm going to put that in there anyway, because I think it'll widen the beam, and I'm going to install that. And yes, continue. And then we'll take that back. I'm going to take my tier 5 extractor and put it there. So we've got mining bonus 3, mining tier 3, mining range 3, and now I'm going to put a mining bonus 4 in that thing and install that. See what that does. Maybe it'll get me more ores. I don't know. Put my suit back on. And my light. Eh. The light's okay. Okay. QB, you having fun up there? Sounded like a pirate. Pirate didn't last long. Ooh. Okay, we've got 100 polonium there, and some more on the way. 98 tin, and we've got 42 titanium when we ran out of coal. That is fine. I will take that. We'll take this, split that, and we're going to throw 56 into there, 50 into there. That still has coal in it. So does that. Awesome. Well, this one's not working on anything, so let's toss the iron in there. We've only got 5 coal in there, and we'll just toss the other 50 in there because I will, once the iron is done, I'll put other stuff in there. So something I found out is these stacks of bars that we got in here and other stuff, it doesn't work on gear fuel cells. If you double click on a gear fuel cell, it's going to take one of these and put it here instead of putting it into your chest. So you've got to manually move these back and forth between your inventory and your chest. However, other items like your weapons and your ingots and all the other stuff, double click. And it auto stacks. So, and then you just go here and you sort. And there we go. I have 542 tin there now, 440 titanium, and the copper is just out of control. 217 iron, 113 gold, 118 silicon, 267 silver, and 126 aluminum. And then there's all these ones. So yeah, I was just manually moving stuff over and splitting stacks and everything, but yeah, just double click on them and it works. Not quite done, no. You're almost done. I've upgraded this one to a Verum refinery because it's faster. The next upgrade from that is, of course, a dyad, which gives us 100% more slots, 100% more fuel and 2 more slots. So these 2 locked slots here open up, and then we can refine 400 bars. As it is right now, we can drop like 200 in here and refine it all. And then we've got our coal down here, and that one is almost out of coal, so we're just going to split that. And we're going to throw 50 into there. How are you doing? 45, 35, 46. Everyone's good. Okay. You know what? Silicon. I never have enough silicon ore. And because there's 2 open slots here, I can leave the polonium there and mine this, and it'll just put it in that slot, which is great. Just little tricks of the trade that I'm finding out as I go along. Okay, there we go. 240 polonium. Nice. Okay. Gems. Still have not been able to find any gems, and it just annoys me to no end. So I'm trying to keep gear in my backpack to a minimum. So I've got 3 gear fuel cell 1s, 2 gear fuel cell 3s. We've got 9 health pack 1s, 5 bandages, and then my tools and weapons are down here. Other stuff that I've got is in the ship. So 2 ship fuel cells, and then I've got 32 gear cell 4s, 11 cell 5s, 4 health pack 2s, and 12 health pack 3s. So I've definitely got enough stuff. Let's actually move the health packs down here. So all this stuff goes into my backpack, and that's my ship fuel. So I've got 1 there, 2 more there, and I'm just glad that they auto shift over into the cells they need. I don't have any warp cells at the moment, and I haven't quite figured out how to make a ship yet. So we've got engine, laser gun, cargo, and a shield there. What I haven't figured out is in here, if we go to help and we go down through here, and I believe it's down here somewhere. Yeah, there's got nothing on in here really about the ships. Space stations. Space stations house various traders and the opportunity to get new ships or modify your current one. Here you can also repair your ship for qubits, which is great. But then you go over and you look in discoveries. We have recipes. Down here. Titan class chassis Mark III. We need 7 rubies, 7 sapphires, 38 capacitors, 39 transistors, and 30 cobalt ingots. I have the cobalt, and I believe the transistors. Need to make more capacitors. The sapphires and the rubies could be a problem. Only thing is, where the hell do I make this? Or where do I buy one? Because I would love to be able to make a better ship. Oh, there's a Mark IV Titan. There's a Darkness Purifier too. So these are all recipes that I can make. The question is, where do I make them? That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, I can make all kinds of stuff. We've got hull blocks, wall blocks, floor blocks, engine blocks. And then we've got all of these. We've got the chassis. Where do I get a chassis from? I'm really wondering. And I've been purposely not watching anyone else's videos on this game. There are 1 or 2 people that I've seen their videos in my feed. One guy has already hit the end game. And I really didn't want to watch his video. Just because, spoilers. I wanted to play the game without watching any videos that might tell me a whole bunch of stuff that comes later in the game, because I want to figure it out myself. Really. So, okay, there's the fighter. I don't want that. I want the Titan. There's Interceptor, and there's Titan. Okay. Titan class chassis Mark I. 38 wiring, 39 connectors, 38 titanium, 38 magnetite, and 38 silver. Beautiful. I like it. I have recipes. Where the hell do I make it? Because I've looked. I've checked my ship bench. I've checked my advanced crafting bench. Wouldn't be in here. No, it's not in there because that's just for the base. I got a repairing bench, armory bench, and a modding bench. Appliances. Is it in here? Builder, modding, repairing, recycle, armory, travel point, ship bench, painting, health station, glowing ore extractor, and an energy station. So, yeah. Because if I look in here, we've got ship blocks, and then we've got interceptor, fighter, titan, and cargo, which are mislabeled, actually. Because if you look in the titan tab, these are all the fighter class and interceptor. You look in cargo, that's the titan stuff. So I can make a Titan Mark II parts here. Question is, what I've got is a scout up there. What happens if I take these parts, go to a space station, and then try to modify my ship? I'm going to need a Titan frame. And if you look in the ship blocks, it makes 64 of these blocks, which is great. It's plenty to work with. You know, make a couple of these and you could make your ship. Of course, you've got to plan this thing out. So I've got all of these, but... So these are hull blocks. Nowhere in this list of blocks is there ancient hull blocks. And I'm kind of wondering, these guys right here, these are ancient hull blocks. Can I make a ship out of those? Because I've got some. Nope, not there. Right there. I've got 33 of them right there. But I can get a whole lot more if I go around to the mines and just, you know, strip the mine of all these blocks. Can I make a ship out of those? I don't know. Are you holding anything for me? No. Okay. Do I have anything for you? No. Good. Okay, so there's silicon and iron, titanium, and you are working on polonium. Or, nope, radium. Right. Okay. Cool. Plus 75 speed bonus, 100% production bonus. Whereas this little guy, no fuel savings, but 75 speed and 100 production. Okay, so, wow, alright. Alright, let's go drop these bricks down here. And it's full. I literally cannot put anything else in there unless I start building some stuff. How's my trading level? Oh, wow. I have trading level 4. Not bad. It's about 50% through. I need to trade some more stuff. Buy and sell. Get my level up to 5. So I've got mining level 14, knighthood level 5, building 5, mining 19, ranged 27 because, yeah, melee 1 because I haven't bothered with the stun sticks. I don't see the point. Crafting 18, darkness 4, trading 4, and space combat 7. I've had to deal with a few pirates, which is why my ranged and my space combat are as high as they are. Yeah, dude's just walking around over there. Okay, so we've got nothing smelting at the moment, nothing in there. We've got coal in there, we've got raw materials there. Yeah, I do like this little base. It could be better. I'll probably think of some other iteration of a base. Although, the next base that I would like to have is that. Not that ship, particularly, but something, a mobile ship. A mobile base, really, which is why I want the Titan class. I want to... So, 2 engines, a cargo bay, a shield, and 2 guns. 1 or 2 guns. And, yeah. And then, of course, the seat will just kind of come with. But I need to figure out how the hell to make one. You know what? Let's go to the space station. There's got to be a way up there. I know you can go click on that modifier thing and paint your ship whatever color you want and stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to go talk to him at the moment. I don't have the materials he wants. I want to head over to the warp gate. Yeah, let's go to the warp gate. Well, space station. So I've got a timer on the dryer right now, which is great. So I can, when my laundry's done, I can actually head there and... Okay, we're gonna just cruise over here, and cruise has disengaged. We are limited in our speed because space station and a gate. Alright, we'll just go into here, boop, and it automatically just parks my ship. Scratches the paint, of course. Thanks. Okay, so the modification station right here. Okay, I have a Galactics Racer. I can open the cargo, I can modify the ship, I can repair it. Okay, I can fix up the micro, and I can fix up the Galactic Racer. Okay. So, let's open up the cargo. That's what I've got in there. Okay. Modify. What can I do? Place cube, remove cube, cube store. Oh, I can completely rearrange the ship? Okay. And if we just use the movement controls, we can zoom around here. Okay, so the engines are back here. The guns are there. I would actually like to remove that cube. Oh, and we can buy cubes. Okay. Can I buy a frame? No. No, I cannot. Never mind. I would like to remove that cube and then place said cube there. Oh. Okay. Place. No, what are you doing? Oh, wrong spot. Oh, dry in here. Okay. I want to remove that. I want to move the gun. Why won't it let me do that? Okay, it's not letting me do stuff. I don't like it. I want to remove. Oh, come on. Really? I know those are the guns. I want to put the guns more towards the front so that they're a little more accurate, but apparently it won't let me. Okay. Well, and these are all individual cubes. So we're going to need a couple hundred of those if we're going to build a new ship. But, so, okay. So that floor in there should be the framework for a ship like this. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're just going to escape out of there. So I could technically take this ship completely apart. It's a scout. The Galactic's Racer is also a scout. But I could take this one completely apart and can I? No, it won't let me. So I've got lights up there, lights down there. The guns are not optimally placed. I would have put the guns like maybe on that block right there and that block there. They'd have been closer together and a little more accurate. Or even, say, one there and another one up here. But that is something I will need to work on. We've got one door. And I hate the placement of that door on that ship. Because you come out and you're on this wing. And then you got to jump down and you're kind of blind. What I would like is to tear this ship apart. And then this window, make glass all down here and all around there so that you jump into the seat and you jump into first person view on this and that's your view instead of, you know, having it blocked by stuff. Okay, so meanwhile, my mouse is now just yeah. All right, knock that down. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so there's Micro. There's that ship. That is the ultraviolet intruder. It's an interceptor. 15,224 to buy that little thing. Nice little ship, though. Although, I really kind of wonder about this. Pilot sits there, and you've got that blocking your view, so you've always got to fly it in third person. It's got one engine back here. You got a door on this side? No. No door on this side, but it's got landing struts. We've got one door here. The pilot sits here. There's your view if you go into first person. And then you've got storage over here and over here. So what I would like to do is maybe, yeah, I can't interact with that seat. Yeah, have glass from where these glass blocks are all the way around here. Basically a bubble where the captain sits all around here so that you've got great views. And then back here, have your cargo back here. Now, the ultraviolet intruder has 25 cargo space, whereas my little ship over there has 20. I do not want the micro. Where's my other ship? Okay, since that was the last one I was looking at, that's the one that's here. Galactics. Thank you. Close that. And there we go. Galactics Racer is down here. So I can... The ships will teleport back and forth, apparently, depending on which one you want to work on. So I actually want to tear the micro down for parts. Maybe sell some of those parts, buy some other parts, and depending on what parts I can get and everything, maybe even tear this ship down and completely build a new one. Weston, my man. You want dark dust, corrupted armor, dark fragments. I need level 6 for that. A darkness core fragments. I need level 12 to be able to sell that to him. Right now I can only sell him dark dust, which is worth 49. What can I buy from him? Apparently nothing. Okay. Good to know. Well, that's Weston. So we've got equipment over here, the same as over there, but we've got merchants and a smuggler over there. So if I wanted to, I could come over here, probably set up a whole bunch of storage in this room, and then just use these for myself, which would be fantastic. Repair bench, builder, mod, armory, and an advanced crafting station. So yeah, same as what I've got at home. And then we've got a trade terminal, and we've got a titanium chest, which is public. So I can drop materials in here if I want. And so go raid the planets in this system, bring them back, put them there, stockpile it for a while, and then grab stuff out of there and sell it here. As it is, I don't have any of this stuff on me at the moment, and none of it's really worth a lot. Like, the most expensive thing on here is wiring, which sells for 24. Yay. To buy wiring cost me 96. And he's got 500 of everything, which is fantastic. It's just a little expensive. And buying from the traders themselves over there is only slightly cheaper. But they've still got the same stock. So, what to do about my ship? Let's go over here for a second. No, I don't want to talk to you. I can't buy your ship. I don't have enough money, unfortunately. There's nobody parked here. That is the smuggler. He's got nothing we want right now. Here's our creature scientist, and here's all the machines. There's our armorer, and there is our trader. So, okay, I can get parts from him. Motherboards, scales. A resource that drops from slain creatures that can be sold at the trading terminal or creature scientist. So, why would I buy them? Can they be used for anything? I don't know. So, I can get interceptor class shields, scout class engines, double hatch doors. That's all I can get from this guy. Okay. What can I get here? Just basics. And I can only sell basics. Okay. So, what I'm going to want to do is... Okay. So I've visited a bunch of other systems. So if we look at this and we look at the galaxy, these are places that are within warp range. It's not places I've been to necessarily. I've been to Radabah, Dirk, Strozer. I don't think I've been to Italo or Ilumtus. Um, Elmuntus. I have been to Grace and a couple others, and like these, 6, 9, 5, 8, 8, 9. Those are their levels. I've been to galaxies that are like level 18 and stuff like that. And so the space stations at those ones, I should be able to get higher level stuff for building a ship. And so, like Titan class engines and guns and cargoes and stuff like that. Now, I know I can build Mark II Titan stuff back at my base. I can't get any of that here at the space station, but I can always go back there to my base, build that stuff, build all the blocks that I need, and then just bring the stuff here. Tear that ship apart, tear apart the micro, and sell some of the parts, and then use the blocks from both of them to build a new ship. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah. So I'm going to investigate that. And love the lighting in here. I'm going to check it all out during the week and see if that's even possible, if I can. Because apparently I need a Titan chassis. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to just tear the micro down. Collect all the blocks, the parts, and everything, and we'll see what I can make. Because maybe I can take this ship and the micro. Let's look at this thing. So, one engine. Okay, engine, laser guns, cargo, and shield. Do they stack? Hang on. That has one engine in it. This has one engine in it. The micro has two, I believe. So there are two guns on here. Oh. Okay, that's got me thinking now. If I tear this apart and I tear the micro apart, can I combine all the parts from those to make a new ship? We'll find out. I am, of course, going to be saving my game. Even though the game does autosave every 5 minutes, it's probably going to take me a while to tear one of these ships apart. And yeah, we'll see. I'm really hoping it works. I would like a bigger ship with more storage. So if I can combine the storage in this ship and the storage from the micro, that doubles my storage in here. Maybe. Or maybe I just have to get Titan storage in order to get better storage. Maybe you can only put one in there. I don't know. But I'd love to find out. And I'd love to build one the way I want. So, we'll find out. I'm going to think about this. Need to go check on my laundry. That should be done soon. and yeah, draw up some plans and figure out exactly what I'm going to build. So that's about it for now. I'm going to get out of here and get some stuff done around here. And maybe during the week, if I've managed to do what I want to do with the two ships, then hopefully I'll have something built by Wednesday. If not, it'll be next weekend, and I'll be able to show you what kind of Frankenstein creation I've managed to come up with. So, until next time, I'll catch you later.